I said no problem. Okay, now you are going to have what? Setup? Yes. Okay, one by one questions. So your login password, admin. You will give your password 1, 2, 3, 4, and A, B, C, D. Was what? .com. So I will copy it for future purpose and say confirm. Now it is asking what? What is your date and time here? The time zone is given us what? Kuwait, Istanbul. No problem. Kuwait is the one. Our Qatar region is also following. Same Qatar. Okay. Now the date and time is here. No problem. Next is. Do you know the network address information right now?
No.
No. We don't know. Do you know the network address of this?
No.
That's why I skipped it. So I'm going to say what? I don't know. I'll say next. Do you know the camera IP addresses now?
No.
No. And you have one hard drive which is connected 500 GB here. Would you like to what? Format or something. So you can select it here. You can say initialize for what? Formatting. Okay. If you click here and it's gonna what?
It will delete.
Format all erase data. When you say it, it will delete everything. Okay? I'm not deleting. Okay? It's already something is recorded. Okay? See that? 392 GB already used it. So next. And this is the place you need to connect your mobile applications. But I'm saying it's not connected right now. You see? The status says what? Not connected. Not connected. So finish. This is startup configuration because we didn't have any information to do it. Therefore I said what? No. Because we also not ready with the information. Second thing is now what? Adding a camera. Go to main menu. And first we will configure our network information. As I said, there is a two network card. Network card 1, which is a inbuilt PoE. Inbuilt? It has a PoE. So PoE, and that PoE network card is PSC network card. PSC? This PSC network number is 192.168.3. This is a manufacturer gave this number. Manufacturers. Or your company planning to implement a different IP address. Your company decided to put IP address is what? 192.168, for example, 100. How much your company decided? 100 series. So hereafter the series of this IP address will be what? 192.168? 100 series. So if you want, you can change it. Or if you don't want to change it, continue with the same one. Okay? So now change for you. So I'm changing now. Hereafter the IP address of these cameras, if I'm directly connecting here, will be in the IP address of what? 192.168? 100 series. So once you apply, you can see this is 192.168, 100. So it took 100.1. This is 100.2. Okay. Now this is what? Network card. Now let us see. I'll connect this camera to the port number 1. So if you go to your camera and you may look for IP addresses. Normally take a little bit time, like 1 minute, minimum of 1 minute to detect the what? Camera. So now I already connected here. Still the camera does not appear. Wait for a 1 minute. If it doesn't appear, and then you can go for a what? Search. Okay, anyway, I'll just search it. It came. Now it's took an IP address of what? 192.168, 3.10. So 3.10 is correct IP or not?
Correct.
No, this is a wrong IP. Because why? We gave it IP address is what? 100. So when you see that, it automatically changed now to what? 100. So now it's automatically going to add it here. So it's added, it says added. Once it's added, it shows a what? Actually, it's an audio camera. So it's recording voice also. It's recording voice. Okay. Any camera that you are connecting here will be what? 192, 168, 100 dot series. 100 dot series. If you go to the second setting here, networking, and this is now what? Network card. These informations we didn't have earlier, that's why we skipped. Okay? We are deciding these informations later. Now this is a network number, and the network number is given a wrong numbers. This is a wrong number. I'm going to tell the system to connect to what? IP from the router. But make sure it's connected with what? Internet cable. So I'll take a one internet cable. I'll connect it to what? The port. And that is to the what? To the router. And once it connected, and then say what? Automatically get the IP. So it also take a little bit time to communicate with this router and will obtain a IP address. So to see the changes here, you go to any of the menu and come back. Now it took an IP address is what? 132. So now we are connected to the what? Internet. We are connected to the internet. And now we can connect to the mobile. How do we connect to the mobile? Get outside from here. We have a mobile icon here. This is your mobile icon. And when you click it here, you see that the server status is what? Connected. You are connected to the. So now you can, how to add this one, you already know it. Huh? Yes. So you will download the application and scan the QR code. And it will ask you username and password of the NVR, which is admin, is a username. Password is what? 1234 abcd.com. After that, it will work. Now this is connected directly here. So if you add a second camera also, it will get an IP address of what? It will get an IP address of So I'll connect the second camera. Or better, I connect this camera, which is an IP address. So IP camera, I'll connect it to the second one. This is also will come like here, main menu, and wait and see in the camera. So it has to list it automatically. So search for a camera if you're taking a late. So this is also wrong, 3.12. And it will change automatically, no need to change, it will change it. If it doesn't change, we'll think about it. We will stop it and see it automatically change. And it's already automatically adding to the number 2. And we'll wait and see, it's already playing. So we are connected to the second camera too. This is our second camera. Okay. So this is very simple. Connecting to these devices. Okay. We have another different setup is what? For a long range distance or road cameras or like high rise buildings. We will not be directly connecting to the what? NVR. We will be connecting to the what? Such like a router, such like a what? Switch. Okay? We will be connecting to the what? Such like a router and switch. Okay? I'm going to show with the different router and switches. What I do it? Take the one. This one. Now I'll connect a camera. What I do it, I'll take this camera. This camera, think about it, on the 10th floor. Where it is? 10th floor. The switch also is where?
Ground floor.
On the 10th floor.
10th floor.
The switch is where? 10th floor. The switch is connected now. Okay, with the power. So from from the 10th floor for the camera, it's very no problem. Huh? But from the 10th floor to where? From the 10th floor to the router is where? On the ground floor. Router is where? Ground floor. So what you will do? You will take a uplink. Okay? Uplink. And you are bringing this one to the what? Ground floor. Okay. How many camera connected now? One. Think about it. There is 1,000 camera or 100 camera, no problem. So if you have problem, how can I connect 100 camera? Do you have problem on it? No problem. What you will do? Now it's only 4 camera. It has only what? How many 4? 4. 4 no? Yes. What you will do to make it like for example, this is now what? 8. 8 no? This is a uplink. Uplink, huh? Connect this uplink to where? This uplink. Now how many you can connect here? 8. 8 plus what? 8 plus 4, what? 12. Now think this one. Give it to where? Switch. Give it to this switch. How many switch now? 48. How many? 48. Through this cable I am taking how many camera now? 48. 48 camera. 49, 50, 51. And then again what? 8. 69. If you want more, buy another one more 48. Take one cable and give it to 48. Finally, only one cable is going where?
Router.
To the router. Okay? Such like that you can keep extending number of your camera.
So that means the whole thing is connected in series.
In series. It's keep going on. Okay? Understood? Yes. Now say, here we have one more camera. So let us see, because you understood it, huh?
Sir, any port here?
Any port you can connect it. If it is an unmanageable switch. This is a manageable switch. If you can use unmanageable switch.
Manageable switch, uplink, switch.
Manageable switch is for only what? For routing purposes. Unmanageable switch is for you can use it anytime, no problem. Anywhere you can use it, unmanageable switches. So I connected one camera here. So I will better connect it short cable. I'll take a short cable of this and connect it here because I need one lengthy cable. I'll connect it to what? It will get power and it's giving. Now I'll take this lengthy for what? Yeah. I'll better use this one for the camera. Okay. This one for the camera. Okay. And this uplink I'm going to use it what?
Router.
To the router because of a short distance cables. Now how many camera I connected now? Leave it there. No problem. Leave it. Just leave it. Okay? Clear? Yes. How many connected now? Camera? Two. Directly how many connected? One. Okay? Say the PT set also is there somewhere else. Only I need what? Cable. Give me this green color cable. Is enough. For PT set enough. Okay. I don't have a lengthy cable. I have it. This is now what? Is it? Very lengthy cable. and this is connected to the what? Switch, huh? Okay. The other end I am giving to what? To the ET set. I am removing power up, no need up, because the power is going to come from what?
POA.
So I am giving what? So I connected now 3 cameras. See that? Do you agree with me? It's a high-rise building or not?
Yes.
Agree?
Yes.
If you want to connect the number of switch, no problem. I'll connect and show you. Keep extending like that. Keep extending. No problem. But finally, you have to give it to where? Router. Not to here. You have to give it to? So, we'll go now. We already done the setups. We already done the cabling. But camera does not what? Appear. See? Go to main menu. Search again. Only one is what? Added. Only one. This all is not added. Why? Because the IP address is wrong. Because the IP address is what? Wrong. If you are connecting through the router, you have to follow the IP of what? Router. Not the India. Not the. What is the router IP? You know already. 192.168 0 dot series. How do I know? When I go to settings, network setting, it is 192.168 what? 0 dot series. 0 dot series. So that's the IP address. You need to give it to the camera. So let me go to what? IP, and I'm going to what now? Modify the IP. The IP should be now what? 0. I'm not sure 110 is available or not. Let me try. If it is not available, it will warn me. It is not available like that. So the default gateway is 1. 192.168 0 dot, and the default gateway is what? 1. Default gateway means this IP address is 0.1. Camera IP is 110, and the password is what? 1, 2, 3, 4. ABCD. This is the modifications you have to do it. And say what now? Confirm, and automatically search again. The IP has changed. Where is the IP that I change it? So 192.168 0 dot what? 110. Select it and say what now? Add. Where is the one? Yeah. Select it and then say what? Add. Now it says offline. You need to wait for a while to become online. See that? It is now what? Connected. So which is the camera? I'm not sure. I think one of the camera. Yeah, this is the camera. Okay. See that? The camera is where connected to the switch. Okay. Now likewise you go to what? Main menu. Only 2 is added. Another 2 is already on the waiting. Why it is not auto connecting? Because if you are connected here, automatically it will add it. Because these cameras are not connected here. That's why it's waiting on the list. It is on the waiting list. Because you have to manage the IP addresses. So 0.100 is okay. But this IP address is wrong because 3.13. So open it and you have to change this one into what? 0. I'll change this one 112 because we already used 1110. Okay, I'm giving 11 now. So it is going to be 0 and the default gateway number is what? Default gateway is 1 and the IP address password is this and confirm. Once you confirm it and search one more time, and you can see the 11 has is here. So select the 11 now and then say what? Add it. So it says the add stages. Now it's already in offline. In a while it will come. So select this one and we will change the IP. 100 is the wrong IP address, so the current IP is what? 0. I'm going to use it 12. And 100 is wrong, so you can delete it. The default gateway is going to be what? 1. And click it here and say as what? Paste and confirm.
So if we change the date to another number, what happens? The date, if you change to another number, what happens?
You mean if I go to here, if you put like, is it change or not? The one I applied, search for it. It's change, yeah? This is. But your question is, if I put a wrong IP, what will happen? No.
A wrong date.
So let's say for example, his question is, the default gateway, he put it at what? 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Okay. It will looking for the number, where is 2? Where is 2? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm telling his phone number is 1. Okay.
Yeah.
His phone number is what? 1. And now you're asking about what? Who is 2? Who is? We don't know who is 2, but we know what? He is 1. How do I know he is 1? How do I know he is 1? Go to systems. In the system, in the network settings, do you see the default gateway?
1.
1.
Okay.
Who gave the number? The router said this device, my number is 1. My number is 1. But you are having in your hand is what? Number 2. Number 2. You are trying to give it to number 2. Will it work or not? If you change the number into 2, will it work or not? No. It is looking for a number. Where is 2? Where is 2? So, the configuration is totally wrong if you assign such a way. Okay? You have to give a correct gateway. Okay? I'm telling, in this building there are 2 exits. There are 2 exits. Exit A, exit B. I'm telling, if you go to exit B, you can find your vehicle. But you are going where? Exit A and looking for a device. Nothing. So, that is the gateway of a router. That is the gate to access a port. So, if you give it a number 2 and confirm, it's not going to work it. Okay? It's already said failed it. No. You see, when I give it a number as what? 2 and say okay, automatically it will tell fail. IP failed. IP failed. Why it failed? Because the default gateway is wrong. There is no gateway like that. It tells. There is no gateway. Okay, for example, another example, he say for example 11 he is giving. Already is used. Okay, what will tell it is? It's gonna say what? It is also what? Hey, because you already what? Used it. Okay? So you cannot give false information. If you give a false information, it's gonna say what? Fail. Alright? Okay. Now you only have to give what? Correct information. So have you used 12 there? 12 is what? Not get used. That's as a 12. So you can use 12. So go to here 12 and I'm not sure the password is and 01. Okay, correct. So let us wait until it changes. So modify is what? Successful. And search again, it will list it. But it's not added. Now you will select what? Add it. And it's added now. It is now what? So it says what? The hard disk is what? Full. Disk is full. Would you like erase it or not? So let us see how 4 of them is added or not. Is 4 of them is added. Now we'll go to what? Main menu and go and change the display order to 4 screen. You see that? All the 4 camera is what? Connected now. Now, if you want to make a playback, you will say what? Playback. And main menu, you can go to what? Playback is what? This is the this is a problem with the small hard drive issues there. Currently the hard drive is disabled. Okay. Playback is not working because what? The hard drive is full and so many times our students is what? Formatted. So many times our students is what? Formatted. I need to replace the hard drive. Previous students did format. I don't like to do it more and more time. If you do formatting number of time, it become what? Image. Now you are batch 11, 12, 10 no? From the batch 1 onwards they are formatting this hard drive. So we need to replace this hard drive. I think this is never used it too much. So I can replace that one there. Okay, there is a problem in the hard drive. So playback, see it comes now and maybe it looks like a slow. Select the channel and see, play all. Now it says about date. Now you can select a one date and it's going to play it. Okay, see here, it's a playback. But it looks like too slow playing the hard drives, okay? It looks like too slow. Okay. This is how the batches classes. Okay. It's a playback, but it's still the playback is too slow because the hard drive is so weak. Alright? We need to replace the hard drive. If you take a backup, you can take a backup. Backup means to take it in what? In pen drive. If you want to take it a pen drive, you will say your camera and which day you want to take a record. You can give a custom date here, customize. You can give a date and time. Okay, let's say here the playback was select all. Select all, I'll give it on the 18th. The camera number, how can I see? This delay is because of the hard drive. This delay is what? Because of the hard drive. Now let's say the time is what? 18. Date is what? 8:18. Time is what? 20:28. You want to take this backup, go to what? Backup. So it was what? 8:18. So you will select 18 and the time is what? 20, yeah? 20%. So you have to put it 20 here. So you have to put it 20. Yeah, click like that and 20 and then next will be what? Also is what? Same day, 18 and the time you're going to take it for 1 hour. Like it's 8 o'clock. Let me take it what? Same 20. Now 20:59 mean what? But I did not select the camera. So select the camera. What is the camera number was? No idea. No problem. Search it, and it is asking a password. One more time, you need to give the password. Confirm. Now see, it is ready. Yeah? So select the videos that you want to transfer and connect to your pen drive. Select it and say what? Backup. Or if you want, you can play also here. Okay? It is playing. It is parallelly playing. Or you can take a backup. So now you're asking where is your pen drive? There is no pen drive here. If you connect a pen drive, it will copy it. Okay, you have a pen drive. Now I'll connect it to what? USB drive. So I connect it here and refresh. When I refresh, it will list the pen drive here. Backup. You see, this is my what? Pen drive, and create a one folder, CCTV backup or anything. CCTV and confirm. So under the CCTV, I'll say what? Confirm it. Now it's what? Copy. Video is what? Copying to. Okay. This is how taking a backup. Any questions? Hereafter, don't say CCTV, blah blah blah. Okay? Alarm system. Isn't it? Conventional? Second system you learn it what? Conventional fire alarm system. I already explained about conventional fire alarm system. In the conventional fire alarm system, we explain about what? Zone. Conventional mean what? Conventional mean zone. It always work with what? Zone. Zone mean each zone just has a limited number of devices you can connect with. It's about 20 limited. Within 50 meters is maximum one zone can cover. How many meters? 30 to 50 meters. Some manufacturers says 30 meters. Some manufacturers says what? 50 meters. Even if you take an analog CCTV system, some manufacturers says 30 meters. Some manufacturers says what? 50 meters. Okay, same like in a conventional systems too. The zone that you are assigning, maximum of 20 to 25 devices or what? Now you have only what? 3 devices, but the distance is what? 50 meters. Distance is 50 meters. More than 50 you have one more device, the fourth one. So it's not suitable. Which one is not suitable? Conventional? Not suitable. If you are exceeding more than 50 meters, always go for a what? Go for a addressable system. Addressable system, they are telling what? 1 kilometer to 2 kilometers. Some manufacturers say 1 kilometer. Some manufacturers is what? 1,500 meter or 1.5 kilometers. It's different. It's different manufacturers to manufacturer. Or mean brand to brand is different. Okay? But maximum is what? 1 kilometer to 2 kilometers. So in between that, you can connect any smoke detectors, what? Heat detectors. But you can't connect to what? You cannot connect to what? Alarm devices or notification devices. Notification devices will be from a different zone, like bell zone. There only you have to connect your notification devices. The notification devices cannot be middle of your what? Middle of your conventional fire alarm system. But in addressable fire alarm system, no problem. You can connect to where? Conventional, you can connect to what? In middle of your what? Smoke detector and heat detectors, you can connect your addressable notification devices. Okay? But in conventional fire alarm system, you always connect to what? Both of them in a separate zone. Don't combine this one in the middle of this. You cannot combine it. That should be from the what? Bell zone. They already very clearly notified this. There is 2 bell zone is there. There is what? 4 fire alarm zones are there. Fire alarm zone is 4 is there. Bell zone is how many? 2 zone is there. In the conventional fire alarm systems. Okay? When I teach you about the conventional fire alarm system, I said detectors. There are 2 different type of detectors. One is a smoke detectors and heat detectors. Smoke detectors are 2 different types. One is ionization smoke detectors, photoelectric smoke detectors. You remember them, huh? Yes. So when I tell you about heat detectors, I said fixed temperature and rate of rise heat directors are there, isn't it? So, likewise, we have what? Manual call point or break glass. In case of fire, you can call a what? Manual call point or. But remember, in accessible system, you can mix everything. You can mix this one, middle of that. You can continually loop it, no problem. And in that, you can have a maximum of 255 devices. 255 devices. Where you can have this one is maximum 20 to 25 devices. In the conventional paradigm system. Understand? The method of wiring also I said. The method of wiring is what? It's a series connections where you need to connect it. There are labels are there. There are labels. And finally you have to put it on this device is what? In the resistor. In the resistor is to what? To monitor the circuit electricity flow. If there is a flow, there is no flow, it will send the signal to the panel. There is the circuit is what? Open. The circuit is not completed. Like that, the warning will come to the what? Fire alarm panel. Okay? Do you have a problem? Do you want me to show the practical one more time? Yeah. Okay. See here, I'll just connect this one.